Final two. That's how we do.
What's good, YouTube? In this video, we're going to be talking about snipers. Now this season, Season 6, snipers are at its best stage ever. And there's multiple reasons for that. One of the reasons is that the time to kill in this season has been lowered. The shields have been down 25. So a purple shield went from 200 to 175. Blue shield went from 175 to 150. White shield went from 150 to now 125. And with this, people are playing a lot slower, a lot defensive, because they know that they'll get down real quick if rushing or if out of position. So this benefits snipers. Also, another factor is that Evo armor is now in the game from when you jump. So right from the start of the game, you have Evo armor, and the only armor that's on the ground is Evo. So the best ways to level up your armor is through snipers, or at least that play style. So many people are now using snipers. So with that, I do believe that snipers are at its best stage in the game right now. Now every sniper in this game has gotten a buff recently, or at least a minor change. The Season 6 update allowed snipers to have more ammo, meaning when you pick up a sniper ammo, you will go from, before it was 8 to now you're picking up 12. Also, in your bag or in your inventory, you go from having 1 stack to 16 to now 1 stack being 24. This means that you're given a lot more ammo to shoot and also a lot more ammo to carry. So this improvement allows snipers to have a lot more ammo, because previously in other seasons, usually a lot of people would have to switch out snipers or carry so much ammo that it took up a lot of slots in their bag. So yeah, before in previous seasons, that was the biggest issue in the game, or at least the biggest issue for snipers, the fact that there wasn't enough ammo. Because before, not a lot of people were using snipers, but now a lot of people are using snipers. So usually you'll find sniper ammo in people's loot boxes once you kill them. This helps a lot with snipers in this game, and every single sniper has gotten a buff or change. The first sniper that we'll be talking about is a triple take. Now the triple take has gotten many improvements to it, and one of the improvements are that the fire rate increase has went from 1.25 to now 1.4. They've increased the mag size in the triple take. So before, you would start off with 5 in the gun without any mag, but now that you start off with 6, and then the higher the mag, you go up 1. So that was something that they changed with the triple take. Also with the triple take, they've added the precision choke. The precision choke is no longer a floor loot hop up. It is now built in the triple take and the peacekeeper. Now since the precision choke is built in the triple take, this makes this gun a lot more effective. Damage that you could do with this gun is very high with the choke. Before, you would see people hitting for like 21 or 20 with a triple take without a precision choke, but now that the choke is on the gun, it's very easily to get a 40 or higher on damage wise when sniping someone. Usually what I see is I'll get like a 40 minimum now. You barely will see like a 21 like you did before there was a choke on it. In my opinion, this gun is probably the gun that replaced the G7, or at least it's known for its damage. You could get damage off real quickly, and the fact that they increased the fire rate, they made the fire rate a lot more quicker. So this gun, you could spam sniper shots easily at enemies before they can even get away. Now the second sniper is the sniper that I use the least often, which is the charge rifle. Now the charge rifle did get a little change to it this season. This season the mag size went from 4 to now doubled to which is now it is 8. But when you shoot, you do take 2 ammo per 1 shot. So that was a little change to the charge rifle. Now, in my opinion, I do feel like this gun is best when the range is a lot longer compared to other snipers. I feel like if you slap on a sight that's higher than a 4 times, like a 6 times sight, or a 4x10, you could easily, or a 4x8, you could easily get damage and increase your evo with this gun, because I do feel like this gun is only meant for leveling up evo and just doing damage to an enemy team. I feel like this gun's a very annoying or disturbing gun to go against. Out of all the sniping sights in the game, with the higher the sight, meaning if it's a 6 times or higher, I feel like the charge rifle uses that sight a lot better compared to all the other snipers. Now, I don't use this gun that much, so to me it's whatever. But the next gun is the Sentinel. The Sentinel has gotten a buff. Well, first the Sentinel was released in season 4, and ever since then it has gotten buffed every time. Now, previously, to use your disruptor rounds, it took 1 shield battery, but now it's changed to where you only need 2 shield cells to power up your disruptor rounds. Now, to me, I feel like that was a big change to the Sentinel, and a very good change to it. It makes it where you would see players charging or using disruptor rounds on the Sentinel a lot more often compared to before, because using a battery is very helpful or useful to someone compared to using 2 shield cells. You could waste 2 shield cells because you have so many of them. But not only did they change it from 2 shield cells, but they made the disruptor rounds charge up from 90 seconds to now it'll last for 120 seconds. So they buffed that as well. Now, for those who don't know about the disruptor rounds, when you charge up your Sentinel, when you shoot someone, it'll take all their shields. So no matter if they have a blue shield or purple shield or even a red shield, it'll completely destroy their whole shields, even if it's full, no matter what shield they have. So this makes this sniper very strong, and because of the change of where it lasts for 120 seconds, this sniper does damage. Now, something unique about the sniper is that when you have gold armor, instead of using 2 shield cells, you could actually just use 1 shield cell to power up your disruptor rounds. Now, this is if you have a gold shield only, which in my opinion I thought was very cool. Now, the Sentinel is the most damage that a sniper can do other than the Kraber. We're going to forget about the Kraber, but the triple take, it will vary from 40 to 20 to 60 to 80 to 100. So, but per 1 shot with the Sentinel, it does 70 damage to the body and 140 to the head. That's if there's no disruptor. If there's a disruptor, you could do as many from 75 to 100. Or the last sniper that we'll be talking about is actually the longbow. So the longbow got a buff in season 5. In season 5, the addition of the skull piercer was added to the game. The skull piercer is a gold hop up that is allowed on 2 guns. Those 2 guns are the wingman and the longbow. And the fact that the skull piercer came back made it a buff for the longbow, because when you have the skull piercer, you do extra damage to the head. And this sniper is a sniper that does 55 damage to the body and about 110 to the head. With skull piercer, I think it's about 130 to 140. With the longbow, it also has a good fire rate, or at least a decent fire rate. The fire rate on this gun compared to a Sentinel is like a EVA 8 compared to a Mastiff. So the EVA 8 and the longbow are comparable as the Sentinel and the Mastiff are comparable, because the Sentinel and the Mastiff do a lot of damage up close, or do a lot of damage when they hit, but their fire rate isn't as fast compared to as the longbow does less damage compared to the Sentinel, and the EVA 8 does less damage compared to the Mastiff, but their fire rate, they're able to shoot a lot quicker, so that's their advantage. And if you have a longbow with a skull piercer, you could do major damage just like with the sentinel. Now between all these snipers, I'm going to have to say my favorite sniper would have to be the triple take. The triple take to me is like a gun that does damage. You could down people within two to three shots, and the fact that they buffed the fire rate to where you can shoot the gun quicker, it made it a lot better. Plus the fact that the choke is on the gun, it made it so much better. But the second sniper that I would say is actually the sentinel. Before, I've never used the sentinel before the season, but the change or buff to shield cells being added compared to the battery made it a lot better. And then my third sniper would have to be the longbow, and then the last one would have to be the charge rifle. Never used the charge rifle, so now my favorite sight on these snipers would have to be the ranger. The ranger I feel like is a very good sight that you can use for long range, and also that you could use for medium range. Now in season 6, I've been seeing a lot of people using snipers now, a lot more than before, and this is I feel like a defensive type of play style that has been used a lot lately in games. So I wonder, and I want to see if it will change. So sniping is great to level up your shields. We'll see what happens to snipers to see if it stays or if it goes, but I do see a lot of people using snipers. This is my video on snipers, the fact that I got a major buff this season. So if you guys like my video, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe. I'll see you guys on the next one.